let's take a look at exactly what a Pomsky is and how the breed came to be. A Pomsky is a designer dog breed, and it's a cross between just two breeds, a Siberian Husky and a Pomeranian, which creates some very cute and cuddly variations of both those breeds. And because of the size difference of the parent dogs, Pomskies are always bred by artificial insemination, as natural breeding would be unsafe to the dogs. So the Husky is almost always the mom because of her size. She's able to carry the litter without physical complications. If the smaller Pomeranian were to be used as the dam, there could be health risks that might endanger the mother and the puppies, as female Pomeranians are not quite equipped to carry puppies sired by a larger male Husky. And breeding by artificial insemination is an expensive process, as you can imagine, which in turn translates to the Pomsky being an expensive dog to buy. They usually range in price from $1,000 to $6,000, and usually the smaller size ones wind up being on the pricier side. They have a pretty short history too, because they only have been around since 2012, but they are gaining a lot of popularity because of their cuteness and their size and their playful personalities and their high intelligence. And they have the distinction of being one of the most popular breeds in the last few years. Since the breed is so new, the standards of how the Pomsky should look or its specific traits that it should have still not been established. That's a slow process, and that will happen in time after several more generations of dogs before the breed is recognized and standards are formed. The Pomsky Club of America is one group that is actively working on getting the breed officially recognized, but for that to happen, Pomskies will have to be bred for specific and consistent traits. Let's take a look at a Pomsky's looks. Pomskies can vary greatly in their looks even within the same litter. They usually adapt many of the familiar black, white, and gray coloring from their Husky mom, but they can also grab some of the tan and golden coloring from their Pomeranian dad. They have a thick coat which makes them tolerate cold weather very well. That's an attribute that both their Husky mom and Pomeranian dad share. And the Pomsky's eye color, that often takes on those characteristic blue eyes of their Husky parent, but they can also get brown eyes as well from either parent. How big does a Pomsky get? Well, Pomskies are small to mid-sized dogs with a weight that can vary between 15 and 35 pounds when fully grown, depending on how big the parents were. Their height can be anywhere from 10 to 15 inches. And it's their size that's one of the reasons these dogs are gaining in popularity. Most stay pretty small with all that fluffy fur, which adds to the cuteness factor.